Hi everyone, it's Tammy and it's time to make another Christmas card. So I'm going to make this one out of the Merry and Bright Simon Says stamp set. It's really cute. I love this Rudolph. I love the Merry and Bright. And I found an inspiration on this card from Pinterest and I thought, ooh, that's really cute. So I'm going to change it up a little bit, but I want to say that Wanda Guess is my inspiration for this. So thank you, Wanda. I do not know her, but it looks like she works for Simon Says Stamp. So she might work for the stamp company. So I have a piece of cardstock cut already and folded so it's an A2 size card, which means it starts out at 11 by 4 1/4, and then I scored it at 5 1/2, so it will make an A2 sized card. And on top of that, I'm going to put a 4-inch square, actually I think it's, I don't even know, 4 by 3 1/2 inch rectangle of a patterned cardstock that was in my stash. And then I have some red that is also in my stash. And I cut this at 4 inches. I think it might be a 4 by 4 square. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be covered up by some of this. So I'm going to do it something like this. And then I thought that it needed a little banner. So I had a bag, let's see, like this. And I like this pattern. And I keep my bags that I get that are really cute because I like to cut them up and use them. So that's what I did. I cut this bag up and I just have a little rectangle of pretty to put on the card right there. So I think I may put this down first just to have this down, and then I will do my stamping on this Whisper White cardstock, and then I can cut out what I need to cut out and just get going. So it kind of resembles a shaker. What are those things called? Like a Winter Wonderland shaker or a snow globe. That's the word I'm looking for. But it's not really a snow globe because there's no glass or anything over it. It's just going to kind of look like that because of the stamps that they gave. That's how it resembled to me anyway. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. So I'm going to lay this down with a little bit of a border. And then I'm going to put this one at the bottom. Oh, this is from the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. And it's super cute. And it has a cute little reindeer, similar to the cute little reindeer in the stamp set. Now, Hobby Lobby has sales on the Paper Studio often, and they are 50% off. So I would highly recommend that you wait until it's 50% off to grab your goods. I don't buy anything at Hobby Lobby unless it's on sale because it goes on sale very nicely once they have a sale. And then I'm going to just put this down right there on top. Then you can buy all the stuffs. So I am making a card a week up through the end of November so that I will have some Christmas cards to send out. And it has been a lot of fun so far. I'm just going to put this right over the pattern paper because I want a little bit of the red to show. Oops, I just got some glue on that. So that's really cute, just like that. I could just stamp something here and emboss it in gold or whatever, and it would be a really cute card. Idea for next one, because I could use that Merry and Bright, couldn't I? I could. And I found these shapes, which are part of the Stitched Shapes framelits from Stampin' Up. There's circles, squares, and ovals in here, and I found these that I thought would be a good size for the project. And I am going to use this banner, and then I'm also going to stamp in there Merry and Bright Greetings, but I'm not going to stamp that yet. You know what? I am going to use my Misty and stamp this. I just now decided as I was looking at the stamp set, this being so long, I think that that would make it best, and then I could easily stamp the Merry and Bright right inside. So I'm going to need that, and then I'm also going to need a circle cut out. So I think that should do it. I think. Okay, so now I'm going to get out my Misty, which if you guys aren't sure what that is, it's called the Most Amazing Stamping Tool Invented, and it's by Sweet Petunia, and it is a really cool tool where it allows you to stamp and then you can re-stamp over in the same position that you were in. So it allows for, I don't want to say it allows for mistakes, but it does kind of allow for mistakes. So I'm going to put that down here. And I'm going to then die cut this out, so I don't really care if it's straight or anything. I'm not trying to do that with this one, but just because it's a long stamp, I just want to make sure that I get it inked up well. And that it gives me a nice crisp image, which actually that looks great. So there is that. Now I'm going to take a wet wipe and clean that off. Stick my hand in the ink. And then I'm going to get the words. Oh no, I think it's this one. I'll have to check. Marion Bright Greetings, this one. And I'm going to, whoops, open this up and make sure that I have this where I want it. All right, I think that looks good. And then this is the amazing part of this, because I can now make sure that I'm stamping exactly where I want to be. Isn't that awesome? Yay! Then I'll clean this off, and then I need to stamp my deer. And I'm going to stamp the deer up here because I'm going to cut him out. So I want to make sure I have enough room for the circle that I'm going to cut him out of. Oops, see how it didn't stamp all the way? This is the perfect opportunity to re-stamp, or re-ink, and then re-stamp. Yay! And the crowd goes wild! We should have stamping Olympics. Not really, I'm just teasing. And maybe I should put a couple, or I'll do all 3 of these snowflakes around it. And I'm going to do it in a blue. How about this tempting turquoise? I think that will go nicely with the base of the card. Ink those up. Put it down. Ooh, that one didn't even get inked. Way better, but I'm going to do it again. There we go. This one's hard to close. Stampin' Up! Has changed their ink pads, so they're not the same anymore. I honestly don't have any, so I can't tell you from experience. how they are. I am not sure. Alrighty, so I have all of those. Put these down here. Like so, like so. I think I'm done with my Misty. I think. And I think I need to do my cutting out now. So I need this, and then I need the small one, and the big one too. And I might need this to do the big one. Okay, so I'm just going to center the deer and try to get as much of the snowflakes in as I can. And so I'm putting him toward the bottom. And then I think I can do both of them at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and put my banner over my banner. Sometimes this thing sounds awful, but it's doing its job. So take those off, and then I'm going to use the bigger one with this piece. And I don't know if this is in the screen or not, so I'm sorry if it's not, but I'm just running it through the Big Shot, and I'm sure you'll see some of it. And if you haven't seen this before, you can view some of my other videos, and I'm sure it's there. I love this tool. I use it a lot. Alright, so now I have this cut out, and I'm going to put this back. And this cut out, so I can put this one back. And then I need to take this one out, put this back, and then I think it's time to color and then get to everything put together, and that's that. So I'm going to put this down here, about like that. And this is going to go about like that, and this will go on top like that. Yeah, that's way cute. Okay, so I need to get my fan on me because I'm sweating over here, which is no fun for anyone, least of all me. And then I'm going to color these, and I think I'm going to color this even like a really light blue. Or green, I mean, a really light blue, I think, to go with this. So let's see what I can find here. This one looks like a light blue. Oh, that's too dark. Those look grayish. I have 2 bags. This one might do it. Oh, that one's still a little dark. I don't think this one even ever worked. I love this color too, but it doesn't feel like this closes, so I think that it's dried up before it even started. I don't know why I'm keeping it, because I will often see it and go for it, and it's not what I'm looking for. Ah, here we go. put these over here for now so that you guys can see a little better. So I'm just taking this marker and I'm just going to color in the whole banner. And I'm using the broad side of the banner just because I have a lot of area to color. And I'm not even going to go in with a darker color on this, but I will go in and highlight with the same color, I think. I'm going to try to do that anyway. So I think I always say that I am not a Copic expert at all. I'm not a coloring expert at all. Or Copic being alcohol marker. This is not a Copic. I have a few Copics, but I don't have a lot because they are very expensive. And I don't think I'm worthy of having a full thing of Copics, even though I would love to. It just doesn't make sense financially for me to have that because I'm not there in my coloring yet. I don't know if I ever will be, but I know I'm not there yet. All right, so there's that for now anyway. And now I need to color this little guy. He's so cute. So with alcohol markers, it's always good to have a scrap piece so you can make sure that you're getting the color that you expect to get. Which with this brand of markers, which is the fine color markers that you can get on Etsy or Amazon, these are not very true to their cap color. So it's very important that you go in and do this with them because otherwise you will be sorely disappointed. Is this my good red? I think this is my good Christmas red. I am going to do his nose, and I know it's weird that I'm starting out with his nose, but I want to make sure I get it in there. I didn't want to forget that I wanted it red. And his collar red. Then I'm going to take a little darker red and just kind of highlight his nose a little bit. And I'll take this one again. Just go over it. And then I'm going to take my light color, which yes is this one, and I'm going to color all of the image, including his little antlers. I'm not sure what color I want his antlers to be. I might want them to be dark brown, but then I'm kind of also thinking maybe I want them to be light brown. I don't know yet. We'll have to see as I'm coloring. I know I will want his snout light, I think. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. But I'm just putting marker all over. This is the easiest way I know to blend. And that's the key with the alcohol markers, is blending. And is it this one that's the next one? Yes. So this one is the next darkest, and I am going to go in and try to get the areas that I think would be darker. Oh, actually no, I'm kind of lying. I want to do most of this with this darker color. This is my second of 3 colors, so this one gets to fill in almost all of it. But I'm not going to do the inside of the ears. And I think I'm going to leave the antlers light right now anyway. And then if that looks funny, I can darken it. But if I darken it first, then I wouldn't be able to lighten it if I didn't like it dark, so I figure this is the safest route. All right, and then I'm going to take my lightest color again and just try to blend all of this in. I think I need to go in with my darker color again here in just a minute because that's not blending very well. I think that I did maybe too much contrast, so that's okay. Let me just go in with this one. This is the darker one. All right, and then I'm going to take my medium, I'll call it, light, dark, and medium. So I'll take this medium one and just go through it again. And then I'm going to take the darkest one and I'm going to do his feet, but I'm not sure that this is going to be dark enough, so I'm going to highlight it with even a darker color. And then his little ears, I'm going to put a little bit of pink on the inside here. And then I'm going to go over those again with the lightest color. There we go. And then I think I'm going to take like a dark gray, black color. Hi, Tasman. My dog came to say hello. He's such a good boy. And these will dry lighter than you think they will sometimes, so just know that too. And as I'm looking at this, I'm kind of thinking I might want the antlers dark. But hey, I didn't know that until you know that, right? So let's take that darker color. And that's not going to be dark enough. So I'm going to go, just scratch my eye, sorry. I don't even know what color that one was. I put it away, dingbat. So I am going to take that gray again, I think. All right, and then I have this pen. It is a Sakura jelly roll pen. And I'm just going to trace around some of his facial features and definitely his eyes, because they get hidden under all of that mess. And his little collar. I was thinking I would do the bells on his collar with a metallic like paint pen, but honestly they kind of look like they've already been through the paint pen process. They haven't, but they kind of look good like that. I'm just tracing some of this area that I know would look a little better if it was a little darker outline. I'm really focusing on those eyes too. It's pretty cute. All right, then I guess we can put it together. I'm going to put this right down on top, but I'm going to put it on dimensionals first. So it'll be raised a little bit. So there's that. And then I'm going to glue it to the actual card. And then I think I'll pop dot the sentiment too. And this is going to go right here like that. I don't know. I don't think I will pop dot it. I think I'll leave it low too. I think I like that better. And might put some final touches on it with some stickles over here. I have this waterfall sticker. That's kind of cute. What's this one? That's turquoise. That one's too bright. Alright, let's see what I can do here. If anything. Here we go. And I'm just kind of coloring the snowflake, which is kind of silly looking actually. I don't know if I like that. Let me take my wet wipe and clean that off. I didn't like it. So I'm just going to do the center like I just had done. And then maybe I'll just put a few little dots around like it's snowing. And you know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to take these Nuvo dots. These are crystal drops. And I'm going to use this for his eyes because they just keep getting lost in that dark brown. Of course. First one worked out beautifully. Second one has to go and mess up. Gonna have to do glasses next. I wonder if I can find that brown marker again. Oh, good grief, I probably can't. Never say never, right? So I should just see what I can come up with. That might be it. And it might not be, but... Well, it doesn't look so bad. It just kind of looks like he has a little bit of a eyebrow right above his eye, so maybe I'll do it to both eyes. So when you're using alcohol markers, it's a good idea not to put your markers away until you're finished with them, because that will sometimes definitely happen where you're going to need the marker. Oh, the package just came. I was wondering why Taz was acting crazy. Okay, that's cute. And I do have some of this colored Nuvo drops. Wonder if I should use these for his bells. Let's see what color this actually is. I think that would be okay. I just need 3 little dots. Hopefully I didn't just ruin it. Hopefully it'll look all right. So there is that card. Yay! I think it's cute. I love the critters. You know what? It might need a bow. And I know I need a drink. Of my Kool-Aid. All right, so let me just cut off the ends. Yeah, I think that looks cute. So let me get out a glue dot. So I just use my paper piercer and I grab a glue dot. Then I can just put that right down where I want it. And then just put this right on top. And then I like to just push the glue dot in so it's underneath the ribbon, so it's holding it as good as it can, at least as far as I can tell. And there is our final card. So I hope that you like it, and I hope that you guys, this is inspiring you guys to maybe mail out some Christmas or holiday cards this season. So thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Ooh, sorry.